Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to have a little fun playing with the WESTMAN Atelier. This is the I Love You edition. So it includes 3 eye pods, one of her first eye kohls, as well as a full-size mascara. Now I am going to admit there was one shade in here that I could not resist. It is in Mink, and I just was like, I have got to give this eye set a try. I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend Stephanie. She had told me that I needed to get this eye set, that Mink was everything, and that the iPods had been reformulated. So in the past I had initially tried some of the iPods and I was a bit underwhelmed with the payoff, but my friend Stephanie said nope, they've totally been revamped and that I was gonna love this eye set. So what we're gonna do today is use this beautiful eye set on my eyes, and then I will go ahead and finish off the rest of my face with some of my favorite WESTMAN Atelier makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, as well as learning a little bit more about this eye set, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited because we're going to be playing with this WESTMAN Atelier. Sorry, clearly lots of fingerprints on there. This is the I Love You edition. And included in this set, you're going to get 3 iPods, and I had heard that these have been reformulated because I do have some of her original iPods. But to be honest, I didn't find them to be amazing. I found them a little bit hard and dry to deal with, but already just from swatching these when I first picked them up, I can tell that they have been reformulated and people have been raving about them. So that was my only hesitation, but Gucci also came out with the WESTMAN Atelier, her first eye kohl, so I was excited about that. And then you get a full size of the I Love You Mascara. And if you have not tried this yet, it is a pretty darn good clean mascara. So I'm so excited to be playing with this collection because the shade that I was most attracted to was this gorgeous shade in Mink. You guys know this is right up my alley. It is so darn pretty. And then this shade right here, this is in Smudge, and you guys, it is so good. Super buttery, so easy to swatch, and I just feel like this is right up my alley. So we're going to create a eye look using these products, and I am going to start by lining my upper lash line with the Kohl eyeliner. So this one is in Noir, so it's going to be a black color. I'm just going to do a little definition by the lash line before we get started with the actual eye pods. Now, kohl eyeliners are supposed to kind of smudge out, be softer, and I am using that technique that Lisa J did the other day where she put a little bit of kohl eyeliner and then sort of left it this way and then put her shadow on top of it, and it all sort of blended together and was a little bit softer looking. So that's what I'm trying today, and I want to go ahead and place this Mink color all over my lid. Oh my gosh, I just love this color so much. I'm going to take a BK Beauty, this is number 202, kind of a soft fluffy brush. So I have some of her complexion brushes, but I realize I do not have any of her eyeshadow brushes, and I prefer to use a brush versus my fingers. I have a little bit of nails and I digging in kind of makes a little bit of a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this Mink all over my lid here. That is such a pretty color here. Okay, here's what Mink looks like. Such a gorgeous color. And then I'm going to come into this smudge color right here. I am going to apply a little bit of that close to my lash line, sort of double lining. So we put on that kohl that is more intense in the noir. And I'm also using the BK Beauty, I believe this is the 210, kind of a nice smudge brush here. This color is so good. And I'm going to place a little bit of this smudge near the lash line. Okay, just applied that smudge just a little closer to the lash line for a slightly smokier look. And then I'm going to come into this gorgeous gold shade. I'm actually going to just pop a little bit of on top, like right by my iris of my eye, to sort of open up and lighten up just a bit. Get a little reflection. Ooh, that's pretty together. The way. So I actually love that Fête, and I feel like if you wanted to, you could sort of use the Mink as your day-to-day shade, or you could put the Fête on like I did. I just feel like it kind of lightened up my overall lid. Now I'm somebody who needs to put on mascara to sort of ground everything before I know if I love a full look yet. But I did want to show you how these are so cool. They're magnetic, so it's like really great for traveling. Comes with its own little sleeve. This one's actually for the eyeliner and mascara, but it's kind of nice. You can kind of put your iPods in, throw it into your travel case, and you are ready to go. So that's another benefit here. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the mascara on, which I'm excited about because this is the type of wand that I prefer. So I just love these kind of classic, and this is very sturdy to hold on to, so I really feel like I have some manageability with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this mascara on. My neighbors are doing a renovation next door, so you may hear some background noise. There's no perfect timing as to when to film. I am loving this because I'm able to completely coat these lashes and really build it up. So really impressed with this mascara. And I'll go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, we've got eyeballs on, and I want to add a little bit of definition into my crease, but this smudge color right here I felt like was going to be a little bit too strong in the crease. So I pulled out one of her other eye pods. This is in Tabak. I love this color right here. It's just like perfection for the crease. So I'm going to add a little bit of that color into my crease just to give a little bit of definition right there. So I feel like this is going to complement this eye set really well. I love that. Yep. I love that. Just giving my eyes just a little more definition, and it also goes really well with that Fête. Like I feel like the two of those colors would look great. But I just wanted to add just a little bit of definition there for my particular hooded eyes. And in the bottom of your box here, you're also going to get the little travel little sleeves. So you don't want to forget about those. There's a little note that will tell you, there's a little note in the box that will tell you to lift it up because you will be getting your little travel sleeves to go along with your products. So I wanted to mention that because then you can easily just put your iPods in here and close them up and then just throw them in your travel bag. So I love that. And here is the one for the mascara, and then you can pop your eyeliner down there as well. And your two little eyes are ready to go. So I do love that. And so far what I would tell you as far as the overall eye pods, definitely improved the formula. I'm getting a lot of pigmentation. I'm loving the color story of this. As far as the eyeliner, super creamy kohl. This one is super nice and black. I think for myself with more mature eyes, I don't necessarily love black on my eyes. I think this one is soft enough, but I tend to make a little bit of a mess with the kohls just because I have extra skin that moves around here. But I would say it's a beautiful eyeliner, and I definitely could see smudging it out a little bit more even for like a more dramatic effect. I just personally am somebody who likes more like a waterproof gel eyeliner because I feel like they stay and they don't smudge around on my loose upper eyes. So that would be my only personal preference with the eyeliner. And then I actually really love this mascara. I feel like it gave my eyes a lot of length. It is really a great mascara, especially for a clean mascara. So I thought what I would do is finish off the face with some of my favorites from WESTMAN Atelier. And by the way, I am using her complexion drops. I ended up mixing about 1 drop of number 2 with 2 drops of number 3. So that seems to be sort of like my perfect match. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my beloved. This is my Biscuit Contour. And I'm going to go ahead and just finish off the face with a few of my WESTMAN Atelier favorites. One other thought I just had is you could use your contour stick, especially if you have Biscuit, and you could put a little bit. I often like to take this and I'll put a little bit of that in my crease. I could have just used biscuit instead of that single in Tabak. I could use that kind of in the crease and then apply my shadows on top. So just thinking out loud. And then I'm going to take my new favorite, Baby Cheeks. I've always been a huge fan of Petal and Chouchette, but I recently picked up Doo Doo, and I swear I just love this kind of warm rose color. It is so good. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of that. I usually just kind of dab it on just like this and then blend it out. But I just love this color. It is a little bit more vibrant than Petal, which is going to be sort of dusty, which is really pretty for the everyday, but I just feel like this kind of livens up my complexion a bit more, and I'm just so in love with this color. Is that not the best color ever? I think it works really well with my skin tone. Then for highlighter, I'm going to put on Nectar. I just love Nectar. So Nectar's going to be sort of a soft, luminous, peachy pink tone. I mean, honestly, I love all of these lit up highlighters. I kind of just grab what is nearby. I love Parla, which is more of a kind of oyster color. I love the new one that came with the Petal edition, where they came with the Petal blush and then it had a Petal pink highlighter, and I love that. And isn't that so pretty? Ooh, the sun popped out. Sorry guys. My lighting is, I have natural lighting just coming from this side of the room, and that makes me happy on this lovely Friday, a little sunshine. And then I'm going to set everything with my favorite powder. This is the Vital Skincare Powder in Bubble, and I definitely want to take down just a bit of my shine here. And what I love about this is it's going to keep my glow going. It'll just kind of set all of my product here. And what I love is it's just going to look like skin, but it gives a very beautiful sort of velvety finish. I feel like it does brighten up my skin, took away some of the shine. I did end up using this super goop this morning. I picked up the Hydra Ceramide Boost and SPF. So this is actually an SPF oil, so I felt like my skin was a little dewier than normal. So if you were like, whoa, your skin is so dewy with the Vital complexion drops, just know that I actually used this first and then the complexion drops. The main focus was me using the eye set today, but just wanted to point that out since maybe some of you are like, whoa, her skin is really glowy with those complexion drops. You do get a nice glow with these, not quite as much as what you saw today because I did use this daily dose, and we'll see. So far I kind of love it. Okay, then for lips, I'm actually going to use one of the shades from my lip vault. Yep, you guys, I love this vault. And surprisingly, I'm going to pick out the red shade. I want to bring out a little bit of color today. I think the eye is soft enough that it's not going to be overpowering. And I love this Mabiche is the tone. It is such a good color, kind of red, that is not too overpowering for my sort of smaller lips. I just love that color. Alternatively, I feel like Mapuche, which is sort of a raspberry lip balm would also look really pretty with this overall look, or you could kind of stick with a nude, and I love Shoo Shoo for that one. So this is my final look using the I Love You edition. So glad that I picked this up. Definitely been on a bit of a Westman Atelier toot lately. I love so many of her products and use many on the day-to-day. Specifically, I use that powder pretty much every day. I use Biscuit every single day. I have repurchased that. I love her baby cheek blushes. So just having a little bit of fun playing with a little Westman Atelier makeup. My friend Stephanie told me that I had to pick up the eye set. She said, give the iPods another try because she loved it so much, and I'm so glad I did because I was a bit underwhelmed with the first iPod sets, but now this is making me want to buy that Rendezvous. I loved the color story of that, but I just was like, I was just not sure of the formula and the performance, but I have to say, I definitely think they have improved them, and I really like this eye set. It's just kind of like my perfect everyday eye look. I love the fact that I can glam it up, and that mascara is amazing. So as always, let me know if you have picked up that eye set, what your thoughts are. Always love to hear from you. And happy weekend, everybody. I will be back with another video soon.